Hello there, I'm Dingly Bonglesmith, and you join me here today in Glastonbury, the lost city. Home to irresponsible drug use, hundreds of crystal shops, and potentially God himself. The city was founded in 1924 by Jonathan Glastonbury, a revered capitalist and the inventor of embezzlement, pictured in these very streets accosting a poor person. Join me, legendary journalist Dingly Bonglesmith, as I walk, crawl, and sometimes swim my way through these storied streets to try and find out what really makes this great city tick. It's actually back this way, we've got to... come on. Now, on the surface, Glastonbury may look like a perfectly normal town. A somewhat normal town with some eccentricities, but on my travels I started to look closer and I uncovered a dark secret. As it turns out, Glastonbury is overrun by cults. Such classics as the Buddha Maitreya Centre, located right in the centre of town, who provide an essential crystal healing service. They are an American-based cult who believe that their leader is the reincarnation of both Buddha and Jesus. There's nothing awry there, I'm sure. And it is possible that all of the women in the cult have the same name. After my brief but enlightening visit to the Buddha Maitreya Centre, I decided that this town needed God. So I decided to go and find him. But where to look for God in a town such as this? I went to the first place that any journalist would think of, Glastonbury Abbey. Hello there, and welcome to Glastonbury Abbey. It was built in my favourite century, the one with the years in it, and as you can see, it's a very popular tourist destination here in the great city of Glastonbury. Many people like to congregate here and sit. It's quite nice, I suppose. It's a bit underwhelming, isn't it? It's just a ruin. I'm not particularly religious myself, so you're not allowed to climb it. Found that out the hard way. Yeah, that's about it. You can see another church from over here. That's nothing to do with it. Well, it's probably something to do with it. Anyway, I'm currently in what I've been informed by the staff here is actually God's bedroom. He apparently comes down every once a century or so, stays a night here. It's a bit drafty, but I suppose, you know, if you're a deity, don't really worry about that. Probably got his own temperature-controlled bubble or something. Wish I had a temperature-controlled bubble. In loving memory of God. Oh dear. Well, I'm sure that's more, you know, in a sort of things that they've done. I mean, it's a bit run down, isn't it? Maybe... No, it's a deity. Though, come to think of it, I can't see any bed anywhere, which is a little worrying. Loving memory again. It is a bit concerning. That does look like a tomb. Is God dead? Did we kill him? It's a bit abandoned, isn't it? I mean, I know there's leaving your room in a mess, but this is next level. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm sure it's fine. Right, I'm now in the fish room, where all of the fish happen. God's a big fan of fish, I suppose. It's a big hole in the top there. Seems to be no trace of God in here either. There is some food still. That's pretty cold. Don't know who this is. Don't think that's God. Or them. Excuse me, a moment of your time, please. Hello, yes, you. Have you seen where God has gone? No, don't walk away from me. What's happened here? I've been gone for a couple of months and everything's different. Do you know? No, don't you stop, scared him off. Right, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Where else would... The Tor. Maybe he's gone up the Tor. So, I continued my search up the Tor. This is the Tor! It's a bit windy. One of the most spiritual places in Glastonbury, as affirmed by the large group of people up there blowing a horn and talking about four-legged teachers. I don't know what they were doing exactly, but God wasn't up there. I looked everywhere. Yeah, no one was in. It's quite a lot of tourists. A tourist? A form of God? That doesn't seem right. Well, I don't really know where to go next. I think maybe, actually yes, the tourists, the people here. I have to interview the people. Maybe they'll know where God is. I must find him. Okay, I'm going to ask the locals. Here's one now. Excuse me. Have you seen God?
No.
I've got to get some answers. Oh. Hello there. Have you seen God?
No.
Yep, not at all.
No. Been busy.
Do you know where he might be?
Check the sky.
It's raining. Is that God? Is the weather?
Yes.
It is.
Mm.
I know what I must do. I was growing desperate. It had become clear that Glastonbury was beyond God.
Why?
But then I realised that I didn't need to find God for these people. I needed to find God for myself. And the only way to find God within myself was to find myself within God. If God is in the rain and the sky, then God must also be the sea. So I headed down to Glastonbury Beach in one last attempt to find God and become one with the Almighty.